Winter's icy blast hits the vegetable trade. The South's market gardeners face a bleak prospect. It could mean shortages and even higher prices. Hello, good evening. The snow gets worse in the west, but it's not so bad in the east. Tonight we look at how to drive in the icy conditions and indeed how not to.
And it has to be better by rail, £130 million better, as British Rail unveil a new age of the train on the Brighton line. And our snow desk will be bringing you a full roundup of the latest effects of the weather, what's on this weekend and what's off.
And we start tonight with the havoc the snow and frost is bringing to vegetable producers in the south. Well, I dare one say it, but the people in London seem in their usual metropolitan way to think that because it didn't snow very much in London, it didn't snow anywhere at all. That's right.
That's what they were saying on the 6 o'clock news, isn't it?
That's right.
But you were a darn sight more accurate than most other people forecasting last night, weren't you, Keith?
Yes, I'd like to think we were, Debbie. We weren't perhaps quite right for Sussex. There was really not a great deal of snow there today. Perhaps unusually, the Isle of Wight was the worst hit place in our region. Not only in our region, it was the worst hit place really in the country in the last 12 hours or so. There was quite a lot of snow down there and out towards Dorset as well. I think possibly you're seeing the last of that now, and perhaps we're going to have 24, 36 hours of slightly better weather. This afternoon's satellite picture shows all the cloud that produced that snow during today, being pushed along by this low pressure near Biscay there. The cloud is tending to swing westward here, taking its snow with it, and somewhat clearer weather coming in, although not that clear really, and we haven't quite seen the last of the snow yet. There's still some lingering around the Dorset, Weymouth, Portland area, but that is now drifting away from Dorset, and then we'll have a dry night, but a very misty one you'll find if you're driving around. A cold one, not quite as cold as it's been just lately, but nevertheless temperatures which are now around freezing point are dropping further, so there'll be a widespread frost again. But as I say, a fairly dry night once this last bit of snow is cleared away from Dorset, and a dry day tomorrow. A brighter day. That isn't to say there'll be much sunshine around, I fancy, but nevertheless the sky will look brighter, and it's going to be a dry day as well. Temperatures zooming up to around 2 degrees centigrade. I say that because that's a good deal higher than they've been for some time in the past, and furthermore only very light winds with very variable direction, so that will help it make it feel a little warmer. Later in the day some southeasterlies picking up on the Dorset coast.
Strange, as the temperatures shot up to 0 today, it felt quite warm actually. Well, good luck to Jimmy, and I think at this stage of the programme, the end of it, we ought to say well done to all the postmen, the milkmen, the paper boys, and of course the men who've been out gritting the roads, who are doing a splendid
yes.
job.
Say something nice about them today.
I'm saying something nice about them today, because in fact the roads were superbly clear. Well done, you gritting men all over the south and all our counties. We're very, very proud of you.
We are indeed.
That's it, you're back tomorrow, aren't you?
Yep, 5:15 tomorrow, so tune in to us then.
Good night.